So, did you see this thing I got? The Autobook?
Does it have instructions on how to fix the satellite?
Actually, maybe. The Autobook automatically writes a whole book based on whatever it figures out is important to me. I just type in my name, credit card, real ID, Bitcoin address, and it goes through my email and writes a whole book.
Will it have a chapter on how to turn these error lights off?
Please fix the satellite.
Probably. It's supposed to be life-changing. If you click this button, it narrates in your own voice, so you don't even have to read the book.
Chapter 1. GoldVision doesn't fix the satellite.
Oh, I see it's nonfiction.
GoldVision downloaded Gloomhaven because his friends were all excited about it. There's no way I'm grinding my weekend away in some kind of Skull Tomb Bandit Guard meetup dungeon, he thought. In turn-based combat, I'll turn this base away from me, he punned poorly, and thankfully no one heard him say that.
Thankfully.
I know. I'll make my own dungeon with my own rules. One with streamlined, compelling storylines and witty monsters with emotional intelligence. So he set off to build his own dungeon that his friends would love, and he wouldn't have to spend time grabbing going bandits or whatever that tutorial was about. Except it was not exactly clear how to build his own dungeon. First off, he accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, and then the tiles started flickering and the walls merged dimensions and there were no doors to go through, and we were embarrassed for him. I'm so embarrassed for you too, a Sawbones cried. This is too hard, GoldVision thought, and he cried like a tiny baby Sawbones.
Sounds about right.
After he wiped away his baby Sawbones tears, he kept going. He even kind of figured out doors, and he kept hitting apply even though it clearly wasn't doing anything. He ended up with a long, demonic library hallway dungeon with an attempt at a final staging room in the middle with a crag heart inside, but it felt more like a storage hallway in your friend's parents' unfinished basement. He couldn't even figure out how to test the dungeon for the first time and had to modify the starting point, which would force the player to become a crag heart instead of their own character. I was really hoping these robust appearance tools would carry me past the finish line, he thought, but they didn't. This dungeon is so bad I'm going to kill myself, the Elder Drake said. It's true, this really isn't a good dungeon, the Cragheart said. But it wasn't even done yet, GoldVision cried like a Sawbones. I know you're just testing out the creative tools to help focus your goals with the little amount of free time you have, but maybe next time if you started out with a more focused ambition, you could have made something meaningful that your friends would love, instead of a sad graveyard library with nowhere for me to dirt tornado in a fulfilling way, Cragheart explained, as he didn't dirt tornado at all.
Craghart's right. I should focus on smaller, more attainable goals, right?
Like fixing the errors on the satellite.
No, like smaller dungeons and stuff. Oh great, the names.
Get 'em.
I didn't kill myself for real, though, the Elder Drake said as it came back to life. That was a trick. I'm a tricky dragon up to something big and scary, and it might be too late for anyone to do anything about it. You just gotta get out of this garbage-ass dungeon.